Let me see. Moonlight guides you. Lord Charon's gold rewards. I'll do my best.
This is a trial of strength, so please use it with care.
Oh, there you are. We lost you for a bit. Must have gone so deep I couldn't spine you no more. Well, you still got your arms and legs. Must have turned out all right.
My silver. Face me. Weak. Hear me on my authority. Fine work as always. A boon. Good. There.
Contact with you in the deepest level of the underworld. Soon after, though, our enemies flew into disarray, at least for a while. Your doing, wasn't it? Fine work.
Shadows dissipate. Remember that. for you. Shored up. Breathe, Mel. Lord Charon will want this. Come on out. Good evening, boatman.
That ferryman having a fire sale there. Don't want you paying an exorbitant amount. Not that there ought to be a price on blessings anyhow.
Getting warmer.
Zorafet. The altar in our training grounds is for your benefit, yet you would face me whilst ignoring the arcana. An oversight or bit of cheekiness?
Merely a bit of deception with which to take you off your guard, headmistress.
I think not. I'm fully on my guard and suggest you be on yours. Cross flames burn. Like that. Oh, sisters. Return to shadow now.
I passed the test. Stardust. No! Return to shadow now. Chaos got their way. These chaos trials. We're not changing reality too much, are we, Cronos?
You said something before to me, Princess. concerning mortal kind, that surely they appreciate my diligence because I'm with them in the final moments of their lives. The truth of it, however, is they hate me, most of them, in life as well as death.
I appreciate your candor. What you say aligns with some of the rumblings I've heard from shades loyal to us. Though it's strange, Lord Moros. Your reputation is one thing, but you, it seems, are entirely another.
From you, Princess, I'll take that as a compliment.
It was a compliment.
It was quite a fight.
What to cast?
So, the Arms of Night have revealed to you some of their former selves. Or future selves, perhaps? Few have earned the right to bear such weapons, much less take advantage of their different likenesses.
The various aspects I've discovered. Some of the bearers I know well. Medea, Artemis. They're all connected to you, aren't they?
It is not as simple as you may presume. You bear a set of artifacts whose aim is to safeguard the underworld. Each aspect is of somebody who played a part in this, or shall.
It seems I'm in good company.
About time. You don't deserve this. Any of this. It's unfair. But you're stuck with it. So the only question is, what are you going to do about it now?
There's no such question in my mind. And what do you even know about fairness or who deserves what?
You almost had me going there.
Ready to come out? Death to Cronos. Grow strong. Into the earth you go. Fair trade. Come, spirits of the dead. I have a task for you.
What else?
Record keeper, pleased to have you here. Best to keep track of each detail. Record keeper? Let's have the latest numbers.
Once there was an administrative chamber in the underworld, where Shades kept careful track of each detail.
a trade a few such souls as yet pursue.
Surely such efforts were rewarded handsomely. Grant me the aspect of Medea.
What news?
The depths of chaos. Commencing chaos trial. Something's happened.
This is a trial of destruction, so please see what you can do.
Time to shine.
Alright, Sunshine. What do you say we cut the song and dance and set you up with something positively brilliant this time? See here.
Greater strength. Coin for Charon. Shells.
Your fair cousin Apollo wields the light that mortals so cherish, for it brings them warmth, melting away my snow. With my permission, of course. His...
For my mother.
The barely held together city is a labyrinth of streets. Some barricaded still, yet others not. Each horror-filled, night after endless night.
So many mortals lived and died in such a place. It's no use. The hunt is on.
So how's it going?
Why has Olympus sent you all the way out here anyway? I thought you'd have gone back by now. You're always welcome in the crossroads.
Appreciate it, sister, and I might stop by, but I don't mind the woods. As for why I'm all the way out here, mostly to spy on you. Olympus likes to be informed.
I'm certain that they do. Do you ever slip up with them? By now, the other gods must have their suspicions about you and Hermes.
Depends on who you're talking about, I guess. But for the most part, they just think we're young and flighty. But we're the best they've got.
Shall we head back, Homer? The barrier's weakening. Cerf couldn't do it. Next. Behold the argent skull. Attack! Where else can we go? Damn it.
Olympus in your father's house, and I had the pleasure of accompanying her. One day, she didn't show up. I knew right then and there something was off.
Here we go. Olympus, I accept this message. Show me the surroundings. Out of shells. Need shells. Olympus, I accept this message. Yes. As expected. That was the last of them.
Hermes, at your service.
Special delivery.
My, isn't that the glimmer of a golden apple on you, love? I knew you had good taste. Their uses are more plentiful than you can imagine. Brew the most delicious nectar, distract beautiful rivals, initiate great wars, you name it.
Excellent. should be able to get out. At last. May I?
Just wanted to be left alone. Moved to the countryside, quiet life of the shepherd and all. Only for you to drag me out of retirement.
I've done no such thing. I'm going to the docks. You're choosing to try and stop me when you could be tending to your sheep instead.
Oh, I'll tend to them all right. But in order to do that, I gotta tend to the likes of you first. Just like I used to in the good old days.
Out of shells.
I squash you flat. Sleepyheads. The sheep got into something bad. Shouldn't have done that.
Survived all that. The messenger.
What have we here? I care very little for surprises, Flower. And perhaps in that we are alike. But there exists a rare variety that's welcome. Like a brisk breeze on an autumn eve.
Now. Phew. Trial complete. These chaos trials. We're not changing reality too much, are we, Cronos?
What's going on? Go knock him dead for me, or back to life. Whatever's worse.
Each trial deepens your connection to chaos.
When you and I first met, you were searching for the Fates, but you discovered me among the shadows. I can navigate back to the crossroads that way, but you can go farther?
I can, yes. I'm from the deepest reaches of the underworld, where there exists no light at all. The chasm from which all creation sprang a while back.
I suppose even if one knew the Fates resided in such a place, they might still prove difficult to find.
Difficult, though not impossible as we
What are you looking at?
Looks like Eris is back.
You're really getting under Nemi's skin lately. Saw her run out in a huff, clanky clank, not long after talking to you. What'd you say that got her so worked up? I'll have to add it to my arsenal.
I wouldn't know. We've discussed my task from time to time, and she's interested in helping out however she can. I think she's just very determined to see our plans succeed.
I hear you. Fine. A witch never reveals her tricks, something like that. Well, just watch yourself with Sis, is all I'll say. She won't let anybody get too far ahead.
She sure won't. I've seen you here alone more often lately, Odd. You miss Penelope, don't you? And your son, what was his name? Telemachus.
Ah, Goddess, you may see through most of us shades, but your empathy for me is a bit misplaced. Penelope, Telemachus, and I... we're cordial with each other still, but...
Please speak your mind with me. I'm certain you're not callous.
My mind wanders not to matters of family, but to the siren's blasted song. I scarce got to hear it even once whilst navigating through their waters. I wanted desperately to cast myself into the sea just for a better listen.
The siren's song? You can't expect me to believe that Scylla's incessant drivel is the source of the great tactician's concerns of late.
Now, spare me the ridicule. I'm dead serious about this. You weren't with me on the surface there and wouldn't understand.
Seemingly not. Let's see how fares my task. Hail, O learned sage. Hail, Keeper.
What news? How fares the task thus far, Melenoi? Our enemy yet remains indisposed with more pressing matters. The time to strike at him is now.
There is much left to do, Headmistress. You must know that. How much time do I have?
Who can say? Our enemy is time itself. Time's passage seems to bear little meaning anymore. Do not rush needlessly. The task will only take longer that way.
I'll do my best. May moonlight guide us.
And may shadows conceal us.
Our cauldron. This one. Nemesis must have a head start. You're ready. Grow and flourish. Salutations. Here you are. I don't suppose you'd join me for a little while at the fishing pier, Lord Moros. Thought we could use these twin lures.
Ah, I fear the river denizens will not approach this evening if I'm there, for they can sense me every now and then. Apologies.
Moonlight, guide us.
Fates protect you.
Grant me the aspect of Pan.
Never met him, but I heard good things.
Abyssal visions. My form. Show me our future. The moon's at half strength. I go.
Perhaps I misjudged your woodsy cousin Artemis. To think that she found you. I was certain she was merely gallivanting with her nymph friends rather than being of use. Certainly.
Cold comfort. No shells. Silver. To chaos.
It is yours.
If you'll permit me, Almighty Chaos, I wish you to have this gift of nectar, in accordance with my family's custom among relatives and friends. None of this would have been possible if not for you.
I shall grant you this wish and the freedom to bestow upon me further gifts as you see fit, for I have familiarity with this custom of yours, and am prepared to reciprocate.
Whatever this is, it's remarkable, truly.
In retrospect, I ought not have permitted Cronos to speak with me, but he was persuasive. I still do not fully understand how you communicate. What you say is not always what you mean, and your intentions may be carefully veiled, so I pay closer notice now.
Let's see how this goes.
Return now whence you came.
That was chaos. The roll's empty. No shells. Further refined. I'm back. Dear Goddess Hestia, I hope you will accept this offering. It's a pleasure to have met someone with your warmth, wisdom, and strength.
Well, look at you, making me offerings. Such hospitality. And while I throw most customs to the flames, the old exchange of gifts is one that I don't mind. So here, something from me.
Something from Auntie Hestia.
So it was Artemis who sniffed you out, was it? Seems like an awful big coincidence. But then we're gods. These things, they happen all the time. I'll say I'm glad she found you when she did.
They'll burn.
Fly, come sit and rest your wings. Feeling so tired, flying to and fro. Seeing nothing back.
Cursed.
Missed me. No, what is that? An amphibian. Do get it out of here, my friend. Please help me get it out.
Steady yourself, Arachne. This is Cronos. Cronos is a friend. A familiar friend of mine, in fact. He means you no harm at all. Your stash of flies, however, that we may need to safeguard.
Oh, that is a relief. Well then, Cronos, if indeed you are a friend, then you are welcome here. And if you'd like a bite to eat, then you are more than welcome to that too. You truly look lovely.
Good find.
Farewell, my friend.
This one, oh, you little.
Well.
Your boatman there has such an ugly job, having to smuggle little blessings such as these into the worst of places. But we make it worth his while, don't you worry about that.
Beautiful. Farewell, Lord Charon. Chaos, right.
Oh good, some target practice then. Picked one out. Clean kill. Good evening.
You're in top form.
found Cronos, sank your fangs into his throat. Sister Hecate gave me the gist. How'd you do it? Found some exploitable weakness, something like that?
Mostly I just kept evading a lot. He's very powerful, but must have underestimated my ability to resist his tricks.
He won't always underestimate you, though. Must have his vulnerabilities. The old are seldom wise and often weak, right? He's bloodied. Go for the kill. My mark be with you.
Thank the fates. I'll send you to your graves. The boon from chaos just took hold. Mustn't keep her waiting.
I sensed your presence.
I vanquished Cronos. Everything you've trained me to do. Yet still you stand in my way. Still more to learn even now.
Now and always. That tinge of frustration you expressed, I would see you rid yourself of it in your attempts to rid yourself of me. The all-consuming flame. Selene smite you. Sisters of the dead. Behold.
Cinder. Cronos.
Returned, have you? Little one, do not presume to think your movements are invisible to me. I see you plainly where you stand. A trespass for which you shall suffer, although regrettably not by my hand right now. Not yet.
fair trade. The rim of Oceanus. Empty.
You're taking something of a scenic route down to your father's house. Gramps has the major regions of the underworld locked down, so come to think, that makes a lot of sense.
Let's pick up the pace. There we go. This isn't your domain. Need shells. No shells. You took me for simple prey. Great Aphrodite. You must get more offerings than all the other gods and goddesses combined, though this one comes from me.
Why, this is wonderful, and also quite impressive. You already know our ways. I must return the gesture, so please take this. I insist.
I can't say no to such a lovely gift. Hear me, on my authority. Out of shells. No shells.
Such mindless, flailing persistence on your part. The underworld you never knew, but you did not miss much.
Over there.
It's trickery.
Out of shells.
Continue at your peril, Gandalf.
Yes.
Like waking from a dream. Some limestone.
How fortunate for you.
May moonlight guide us.
Get lost. You need all the help you can get, so here. Don't need this anyway. Catch.
I'll take it. But be careful, Nem.
Going.
Down we go. I have a backstage pass.
Oh. Hello, Absiones! Oh, how's everybody doing tonight? You ready for a show?
Reveal's empty.
Just like that. Don't need to say no. Why me?
Peace and quiet. The very bottom of the sea. Go, Cronos. Rest easy now. Should come in handy. The hammer. long way down. All this sorrow. Don't give in. Don't give in. Grow golden once again. Nectar. The wall's empty. Need shells. No shells. That should have done it. They think they caught a live one. Out of shells. That's enough slithering about. Olympus, I accept this message. Set.
Oh my.
Glass rock. Closer and closer to Cerberus.
Closer to Cerberus. Cerberus. Cerberus.
You know him. Massive triple-headed monster elsewhere in these fields. He's not supposed to be here, and it's made him very angry, poor dog.
Angry poor dog. Angry poor dog. Poor dog. Poor dog.
Such a power.
Power.
Some myrtle. corrupted. Flourish. Need shells. Always a treat. New shells. Area clear. Revol's empty. In the name of Hades. Think I can finally go. Gone all this way, my lord. They've sealed me in. I have to calm him down. Out of shells.
frightful yet familiar canine countenances then emerge.
In you go. The old service hall. All right. Going down. I'm in. Central control. Just need a moment.
My worshippers shall soften you up, if not stop you outright.
No traitor to the house shall go unpunished. Hades. The honors, please, Frenos. Be free. It's me.
Notoriously vicious Cerberus sits vigilantly by his master's side.
have the death defiance. Runs in the family. Your brother Zagreus, he was also rather sturdy for his stature. Hard-headed as a boy.
Don't speak of him as though he's gone. Cronos has him, and Mother, and the rest. But when all this is over, we'll see each other again.
How can you be so certain? To make such guarantees of the unknown. The Titan. My father. He shall not stop. He is the most hard-headed of us all. Granted. That is all.
Cerberus, take care of him, okay? Three chambers still to go. Come, you thieves. Revol's empty. Open up. You again. Need shells. No shells. Out of shells. So close now. That's a substantial satyr. Need shells. master will fare no better.
The satyrs and the vermin at their call once lurked in the upper reaches of the underworld, making profane preparations for the Titan Lord's return.
Those satyrs belong here more than they know. Hear me, on my authority. No traitor to the house shall go unpunished. This is it. Lord Chiron, I've returned. Cronos, do your thing. There. Reinforced. In the name of Hades. Cronos!
You yet persist. You are too young to know what it was like before the gods reshaped the world to be like this. Mortals did not have to die in agony and waste away within this pit. A simpler age, and all the better for it.
All the better because you controlled every detail, is that it? You couldn't stand that others had a different outlook than your own. You went to war with your own children. After eating them whole, so they say.
They say a lot of things. They went to war with me. My offspring and my other charges did not always take to discipline. I had too many to look after to take cheek from any one. And you, my girl, are not entitled to anything more.
Revol's empty.
A little gift. Vast are the armies at my beck and call.
Need shells. Revol's empty.
Be gone, I say.
Need to recharge.
Be gone.
No shells.
My forces are as numerous as grains of sand.
Out of shells.
Got you.
Need shells.
Heedless whelp. Perhaps a change of scenery is best. 3, 2, 1.
No shells.
What now? Legions of the Golden Age, come forth. Snow.
Not finished.
The strength shall fail you.
Revol's empty.
Crumble. You brat. Ah. You truly are a nuisance, to be sure. But you accomplish naught. I always shall return.
Suffer in darkness. Such power.
From shadow sprang the peerless witch Melinoe, and back to shadow she returns for now. We shall resume her tale at another time.
No! Return to shadow now. Adequate. Can you believe it, little one? I did it. I got him. What now? Little one, I have something for you.
You know how late it is? Ah, good to chat, but I better get back to haunting.
Come along then. What does my history reveal? You're here, Lord Charon. Been meaning to try this. Great Mother Gaia, listen to my heart's desire.
I felt your words.
Power to create. This'll take a little while.
Those sands that you recovered from our enemy. There's something of his nature in each tiny grain, a key of sorts, to the dissolution of time. Do you concur?
I do. That very incantation sprang to mind. An expression of all you taught me of his weaknesses. A means to unravel his very being. To bring death to Cronos at last. He doesn't see...
'Tis merely evidence that our concerted efforts have not been in vain. You cross the underworld like a tempest, whilst I remain in shadows. But when the Titan's time at last comes to an end, I dearly wish to be there myself. To see the look on his face.
We'll get him, Headmistress.
Impressive work.
When last we spoke in the taverna, I didn't mean to shame you for your musical tastes. I just had no idea that Skilla could be taken seriously by anybody, much less you.
Think nothing of it. Siren music's an acquired taste. Acquired by all those who sailed in their vicinity whilst I was home. Incessant drivel, though, that's all you think it is?
Well, perhaps I was a bit uncharitable in my assessment. It's just... I have trouble separating my disdain for the performer from the quality of her craft.
It must be very catchy, eh?
Aye. Adequate. May moonlight guide us.
Ready to give up? Tell Hecate I'm still available.
New shipment there. Perfect condition. Hail, broker. Fair trade. Farewell. Let me see. Now. This potential. I see it now. Better. Another keepsake, perhaps. Very well.
Numbers grow, and thusly does our strength. Word reached me that this past night you achieved what you set out to do, young one. Major congrats on that. All my disciples and myself salute you on a job well done.
Thank you, Commander. Though this was a step toward victory I never could have achieved if not for all the training and counsel from Headmistress, Odysseus, and yourself.
And she even gives credit where credit is due.
Salutations.
Charon. You, Nemesis, even Hypnos. Who else? Eris? It seems I was one of the last to know of these crossroads among the children of Nyx. Perhaps I ought to have stayed in better contact.
Come, Lord Charon. Your brother is our guest. And even if you did all drift apart, you're here together now. Moving forward.
Wait, how did you... No matter.
Now we wait.
Come forth.
Moonlight guide us.
Well, would you look at that? How could I possibly say no? It seems you found my weakness here, Goddess.
The great tactician has no weaknesses, I'm sure. Though he does now have an extra bottle of nectar. May moonlight guide us.
And may you prevail.
I do have a bit of a taste for this stuff, I suppose. I once traveled much more often to places where 'tis easier to procure. Perhaps you sensed in me some wistfulness about that.
I've learned from you, headmistress. So, this is just a small token of my gratitude. Death to Cronos.
Death to Cronos.
I am not susceptible to mere baubles such as this.
Ah, just kidding. Totally susceptible. Gimme.
At last I have discovered a vulnerable point in your defenses. Moonlight guide you.
I'm staying right here.
Commander, we've restored our fishing pier. Would you mind joining me there, given all your nautical experience?
My days amongst the fishes are long gone, young one. And besides, my place is here. Right in this particular spot. So thanks.
May moonlight guide you.
It better.